So it's all fixed. Are you looking for the...
Yes.
I don't know where you put them. Go check your bag. Did you take a bag to church Sabbath? Alright, go ahead, honey. And check that. It's not in there. You had it on your iPad, honey. I'm going live now, okay? Thank you. Hey everyone. Hello everybody. I'm Lena Cola. Lena Cola. I'm here today to talk about a very interesting topic. You can see the title and the description that I formulated for you to understand more about what I'll be talking about. I'm hoping that you guys are hearing me. I'm not sure at this hour of the day who is on, but I am going to go on with what I have to talk about. I hope you're all doing amazing. Once again, I am Lee, and as you can see, let me remind you, the topic is from surviving to thriving, how to turn your struggles into strength. Yes. You know, I want to tell you a little story before I begin this live. Yesterday, I was sitting in the sofa, kind of doing some mental work, and I heard some familiar sound. And the familiar sound that I heard were not from a good place, and I don't want to go too much into saying what it is because I know I'm not supposed to say certain things on Facebook, but you'll understand from my explanation what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, before I knew it, there were ambulances, fire trucks, police cars, and I just knew it wasn't good. It was not good. And I waited and listened for the news, and it wasn't good. Someone was unalive. And this morning I checked to see if they had any finding on what the problem was. The problem was that they had a feud. They had a disagreement, a simple disagreement. And the other one took his weapon out. That weapon of mass destruction. That weapon. And unalive him. And I couldn't sleep. The man was in his 40s. I couldn't sleep. Finally, when I slept, I had a nightmare. And I woke up this morning crying. I woke up this morning in pain. I woke up this morning feeling hurt. I woke up feeling burdened. And I had to gather my family and we worship. We worship. Because I believe if I never worship, I wouldn't be able to come on this live right now. So we're looking at from surviving to thriving. How can we turn our struggles into strength? Hello mental fortitude, hello survival mode. I am sure that you guys are on at this time. The video is populated to the groups. It's so very good to have you guys watching this. So I populate it to the groups because this is a mental fortitude video. It is a video on how to survive, right? And I put on my professional hat, but I am down to earth and I'm here to chill with you, to talk to you about surviving, from surviving to thriving, right? And how to turn your struggles into strength. In this journey called life, we all face challenges that seem unsurmountable. And whether it's dealing with a personal loss, career setbacks, health issues, or other difficulties, these moments can feel like you're just merely surviving, just getting by day, right? Am I correct? Yeah. However, these struggles can be a catalyst for personal growth and transformation. The key is our mindset from merely surviving to truly thriving. Moments of inspiration, believe us. And so I'm going to share with you from what I learned in my life. I'm trying to go on the live, and that will help me to see if anybody, when they come on, right? So it says that I'm live. All right, so I just want to encourage everybody today. I want to encourage you. I'm here to help someone. I don't know who I'll be helping along the way, but I'm here to help you. All right, cool? So here's how to turn your struggles into strength. I'm giving you the tools. You know, people, I'm telling you, normally you'd have to pay money to get this kind of information. And I'm giving it to you for free. So when you come in, like the video, and if you feel like, supporting this video with some stars, yes, then support with stars, because Facebook provides the opportunity, or Meta, better said, provides the opportunity for us to gain a little bit, or for you to donate through stars to help us along the way, right? And this is the only time I will be asking or talking about these stars. I just say it for you to be aware that it's there, and you can contribute by sending stars, okay? To help us, make more content. All right? Thank you guys for coming. So, one way that you can turn your struggles into strength is the first step, really, to acknowledge and embrace your struggles. This is how you can embrace your struggles, by turning it into strength. The first step is to acknowledge and embrace your struggles. It's natural to want to avoid pain and discomfort. Every single one of us are like that. But recognizing and accepting your challenges is crucial. It is. And this doesn't mean dwelling on the negative. Rather, it's about understanding that struggles are a natural part of life, and they're often the starting point for personal growth and self-discovery. By embracing these experiences, you open the door to learning and transformation. You open the door to learning and transformation. Alright guys, I need you guys to come in and acknowledge that I'm on. Hold on. It's not easy talking to myself. I can tell you that. Alright, so I'm in the live on my phone. I silenced it. So we look at embracing your struggles, right? To now changing the narrative. Change your narrative. And this is not mix up. This is not quarrel. This is not the kind of content that will bring about negativity. This is me in my human form here trying to help somebody. I don't know who will need this, right? As I said before. So now change your narrative. And I'll always say that the story we tell ourselves about our struggles play a significant role in how we perceive and handle them. So instead of seeing difficulties as a sign of failure or weakness, reframe them as opportunities for growth. Yes, introduce yourself below so I'll know who you are, okay? So for instance, rather than thinking, I can't handle this, it is too much for me, change your narrative. Try thinking, this is tough, but it's teaching me resilience. It is tough, but it's teaching me to become a better version of myself. This is tough, but, okay? So by changing the narrative, you shift from a victim mentality to one of empowerment, where struggles are seen as stepping stones rather than obstacles. And I know all of us, we go through struggles, we go through trials and tribulation. I am telling you that they are many. Right? So if we don't learn how to change the narrative that of our stories, we will forever be plummeting down the spiral. We will develop mental health issues. But once you learn these strategies that I am teaching you, you can gain resilience and you can come back. Right? If you look online, Richard, honey, please give mommy some water. Honey, thank you so much. So, if you look online, you will realize the mindset of the people around us. They'll accuse, they'll speculate just from a 30-second video or a 10-second video, and then they will start a series of negativity, negative comments. Look, and you know, thank you, darling, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay? You will look and see how you wanna go back? I'm live, okay? So I don't want you behind the camera right now. Alright, sweetie? I'll interact with you pretty soon, okay? Yeah. So I'll just take a few minutes away from him to do this. Yes. So you will see their mindset. You will see the shift. You will see the energy. You'll feel the energy, rather. And you will know that the negativity is like a chain of events that will never break if you don't develop a growth mindset. A growth mindset, as opposed to a fixed mindset, is the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. This mindset fosters a love of learning, right? And resilience in the face of adversity. And when you face struggles, view them as opportunities to learn something new about yourself and the world around you. You will not be disappointed. So this perspective may not only help, it not only helps in overcoming challenges, but also builds a stronger, more adaptable character. A growth mindset. And this is something that I've had to learn along the way, that you don't want to get stuck into the I can't mentality. You don't want to get stuck in that, because what's going to happen, you can introduce yourselves below and let me know who you are. Hit the love button, right? This is not mix up, but it's a positive encouragement for my viewers. So the growth mindset will help us to overcome challenges and build a stronger character, my people. How do you cultivate resilience? You see, many people don't want to hear this, you know. They would prefer I come on and talk about people's business, but I'm not like that. I'm here to encourage you, right? How do we cultivate resilience? Type how do you think you cultivate resilience in the comment section. The definition of resilience, you know, is the ability to bounce back from adversity. And all of us have it within us. It's not about avoiding the challenges, but rather about responding to them in a constructive way. To cultivate resilience, my people, we have to focus on building strong relationships, maintaining a positive outlook, and developing coping strategies. Yes, I see my sister on. Thank you for coming, Marva. Thank you for coming to the live. Thank you for coming. Comment below. Let us hear from you, okay? Right? So, practices such as mindfulness and meditation, yes, meditation, they can help you stay grounded and centered even in the face of life storms. So remember that resilience won't prevent you from feeling pain or stress. It won't prevent you from feeling pain or stress. It means that you have the strength within you to keep going, despite of the feelings that you're having, despite the problems that you're having, despite the setbacks that you are having. Resilience only means that you have that strength within you. And you want to know how powerful and strong a person is? Wait until they are going through some kind of adversity, because adversity will reach everybody. At some point or another in your life, it will reach you. Are you prepared mentally to deal with situations like this? Are you prepared, knowing that you're feeling the pain and the stress? Are you prepared to overcome them as you grow, as you learn about yourselves, as you develop, as your intelligence become better, as you're dedicated to your hard work, as you learn that you need resilience? I am so taken aback, let me put it that way, of the fact that most adults don't understand how to emotionally regulate. You don't understand how to emotionally regulate to the point where you use a weapon to take somebody else out because they are disagreeing with you, because of whatever disagreement you have. Most adults, I have observed this, even in the comment section, that we do not know how to emotionally regulate. Adults are the first ones, and the ones with children too, to bully other adults online. What does that say about that individual? Is that you have not cultivated any form of resilience in your life, so much so that you will go back and forth constantly with others. And it's even worse when somebody disagree with us. I mean, I'm not perfect. Some people disagreement it's not even worth the try. And then you have to set them straight. You have to let them understand that this is not how the world works. Cultivating resilience after an adversity will help you bounce back into reality. When we avoid challenges and we push them underneath the rug, me chat enough when I'm ready. But let me tell you something. I am the most quiet person on the planet. But I express myself. I express my feelings to those around me. Sometimes people will see you as miserable. No. When people cannot communicate, they see you as miserable. Learn when you're talking and somebody will say to you, oh, she's miserable or he's miserable. Oh my God. No, they just don't know how to communicate, honey. It is important for us to communicate our feelings effectively without throwing a tantrum. It is important for us that when we have adversity, and we know them, such as death, such as divorce, such as, you can name them in the comments section. You know the issues. I was watching a Facebook video yesterday how Jennifer Hudson overcame from losing her mom, her brother, and her nephew. It was heart-wrenching. At the same time, she was on stage singing American Idol, and how she thrived through that ordeal is to actually say, look, my mom would want this for me. Yes, cultivating resilience. My brother would want this for me, and I'm going to do this for my nephew. And you do what you must knowing that you cannot change the situation. Am I talking to myself here? Come on, guys. You don't have to jump out of the live. Just say something. Say something. You disagree with me? Do you agree with me? What is it? Let us have a conversation. I have taught my son, as small as he is, to practice things such as mindfulness. Understand what is happening around you. Ask yourself, how can I make a change? How can I go through this? How can I deal with this situation? As opposed to putting all your feelings and emotions in there, and it will be all up in your head, and you don't understand how to deal with it. When you are mindful. Okay, for instance, let me just use a practical solution. You have a line of clothes, right? Let's take it back to Jamaica a little bit. So you have a line of clothes, and I don't know who this hasn't happened to, but you pin out all your clothes on the line. Underneath the line is just dirt. Wash your nice clothes, you put them up, and the line breaks. And you can imagine what's going to happen. All your clothes are going to be messed up. So instead of getting angry and throwing a tantrum, will that help you? Will that help you? How do you respond to that situation in a constructive way? Practice mindfulness. How do you say, okay, this breaks down, what can I do to solve the problem? And that is how you gain mental fortitude. You work toward this solution. Right? So you all know the name of the page. It's Moments of Inspiration. And I just attached the believers to it because there are so many moments of inspiration. And I know you guys are believers of positivity. So I said, okay, believers would be appropriate. My believer friends, my believer family, how do you cope with challenges? How do you deal with it? Right? So now you have to find meaning and purpose. Type finding meaning and purpose in the comment. Come on, people, let us build our strength or resilience, or let us build our character. Sometimes we think that we are strong, you know. But when the right problem comes, that will be the test of how we are as a person. Thank you so much, my sister-in-law. Thanks for coming. I love you. Okay? I've had to learn these things along the way. You know, besides studying it, I've had to practically learn it. Because I don't know if I told you guys that I went through depression. Maybe not anxiety so much, but depression. Trying to find meaning and purpose to my life. But then I learned about myself in the process. I learned to be strong. I learned resilience, what it is. I'm practically on my own since I was 16 years old. But you know what kept me? Church. I was in church. Believe it or not, the church can break you. But when you are steadfast in knowing who you are, when you're steadfast and you move forward in development and becoming a better version of yourself, you learn that you have more power than you think you do. So what did I say? Finding meaning and purpose. Type that in the comment. Yes, sis. Meaning and purpose. Finding meaning and purpose in your struggles can transform them into powerful motivators. Yes, reflect on what these challenges are trying to teach you about yourself, your values, and your goals. So when the problems come, ask yourself, ourselves, what is this trying to teach me? I hope I'm loud and clear. Because as I said before, I find that many adults, and I'm not talking about you all now, many adults do not understand how to emotionally regulate. They don't know how to self-regulate. So this video, you keep watching it because it's going to teach you. So sometimes struggles can lead to a deeper understanding of what truly matters to you. And so this newfound clarity can guide you into making more intentional choices and living a life that aligns with your values. Now, when you find meaning in your experiences, child, you are more likely to see them as valuable rather than merely painful. Some people just look at the pain. Ever ask somebody how they're doing? Well, you truly want to hear how they're doing. And most people ask you how you're doing just to go through the motion of it. But if you truly want to hear somebody's doing, listen to them. And you will hear, the calf get fat, the cow dead, and I don't have any shoes. I don't have any money to send the kids to school. I don't have any bus fare to go here or there. And my husband is giving me problems. And the picnic them are giving me problems. Hello? Okay, I'm Jamaican. I'm going to switch in there sometimes, y'all. Yes. I know I mostly have American people on my page, many Jamaicans, and then some from Asia. Welcome to my life on finding meaning and purpose. Right? And we know what the topic is. From surviving, come, write that in the comment. From surviving to thriving. From surviving to thriving. How to turn your struggles into strength. Thank you so much for coming here to listen. Hi, sweetie. Right? Yes, I'm just wait. You can wait until I'm done. No, you can't. He still wants to sit on me like he's a baby. Use your phone for the next 5 to 10 minutes, and then I will come and talk to you. See, I don't. This is why I don't come online. I want to interact with him. You see, right? So we're talking about finding meaning and purpose. Soon come. Go on, Mama. Yeah. All right, sweetie. Yes. So what did I say now? That when you find meaning in your experiences, you will see them as valuable. And I was saying that some people, when you ask them how they're doing, they will really tell you how they're doing. So you know how people are, if they're finding meaning and purpose through their struggles, and if they're transforming. Every time somebody asks me how I'm doing, I am wonderful. I'm good. I am good because I expect life to be good. I woke up this morning crying, y'all, because of the incident, and then I went to my bed and I had the worst nightmare. I've never had such a bad dream in all of my life. Not had such a bad dream. It was horrible. And then now it's just not easy to think about, because whatever happens in your community is happening to you. As my husband said to me while I was crying, he said to my son, a matter of fact, that mommy is just more compassionate. But it is a real issue. It is a real issue. If I'm having a conversation with you and you unalive me for merely disagreeing, what is the solution? So the last thing, jump back in the live, everybody. Jump back in the live. Jump back in. Jump back in. Because this is important for you to hear. Take action and move forward. Type that in the comment section, because I'm going to come off this thing soon. Take action and move forward. And if this don't build you up from here on, I don't know, you need Jesus. Well, we all need Jesus. But I'm telling you, this is what I'm giving today to ensure that you become powerfully strong with mental fortitude, because I have been down that road and I have learned how to magnify my power that is within me. And how to magnify your power is to stay positive. Type take action and move forward. Come on, somebody. Interact with me, man. Take action and move forward. In order to thrive, you need to take action. And sometimes when you're in the moment, I guess people will just take action spontaneously. But don't wait until that time to take action. Take action when after the mindfulness happens, right? So it's not enough to just simply recognize your strengths and learn from your struggles. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you. It's not enough. It's not enough to just only recognize. Recognizing is just identifying, right? Your strength, or just learn from your struggles. How do you apply these lessons to your life? Come back in the live. Come in the live. Come. Join the live, everybody. Join the live. Don't stay on the outside there and watch me, because I know plenty of you are out there watching. It's okay to come in. I'm not biting nobody. I'm not biting anybody. You want me to sound more American? I can sound more American to you, but I'm just being me, okay? So now, what did I say? It's just not enough to identify your struggles and your strengths. But you have to take action. You have to learn from the lessons in your life. Learn from the lessons in your life. Set small. You won't just set big goals that you can't achieve. Set small, achievable goals to start turning your newfound strength into tangible progress. So whether it's developing a new skill, you can go out and learn a new skill, you know. Yes. Or if you know you have a sister down the road that does dressmaking or so on, or one does painting, you can just go on and probably ask them to teach you, or pay them a little money to teach you a new skill. It is improving your relationships or pursuing your passion. How do you improve your relationship with those around you? Cannot no live bad like family, you know. No live bad like family. Horrible sometimes, I tell you. But how do you take proactive steps that can lead you to a more fulfilling and enriched life with those around you? How do you pursue your passion? Thriving is an ongoing process, people. It's not a destination. You have to constantly work on yourself. Richard? Oh, okay. You have to constantly work on yourself. After this, we're going to go to the library, okay? I got him his first library card the other day. It's such a blessing and a good way to go, I tell you. Right? So, guys, you all, thriving is not just today and then tomorrow you put it down. Live good with your family. Sit down with them, because some of them dark, Jesus save a pile like me. Sit down with them if you can and talk about what is concerning you or concerning to you. Honestly, it can lead to a more fulfilling life. Some people don't want you to reach out. Some people don't want to have anything to do with it because they're going through their storms. They're depressed, excuse me. But know that when you take action and move forward out of the realm of finding meaning and purpose and cultivating that resilient thing that we talked about, then you can live a more fulfilling life. Where are the psychologists and the sociologists? Come and tell me if I'm wrong or right. Want to hear from you. Right? So, in conclusion, people, because I have to attend to my son. Right? Know that turning your struggles, into strength is a powerful journey of personal growth. By embracing your struggles, let's go through the steps. Changing your narrative. Type changing your narrative. By developing a growth mindset, write that down. And then you come back and look at it. Do you want me to go back over it? By embracing your struggles. Changing your narrative. Developing a growth mindset. What was it again? Cultivating resilience. Finding meaning and purpose. And the last thing is take action. Right? You can transform from merely surviving to truly thriving. Remember, life's challenges are not meant to break you. They are not. But they are meant to build you stronger, wiser, and more compassionate person. Right? And this is where you will learn to become a better version of who you were yesterday. Embrace your journey, and you'll find that within every struggles lies the potential for incredible growth and transformation. That's the end of it. If you don't embrace your struggles, you won't know how incredible you are. Today I was able to use my webcam. I tried to come on this morning, but it was giving me a little glitch, and then here I am. And I am going to say, guys, don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your goals. Don't give up on your children. Don't give up on your family. Don't give up on your marriage. Don't give up on your friends. Some of them you have to let them go because they're not a part of the journey. But know that within you is where the potential for incredible growth lies. And in learning this today, you will be transformed into the to the better version of yourselves.
Ouch.
All right, my people, I have to go. See? Time to leave. All right, sweetheart. Bye. From us. Okay? All right, sweetie. Say bye-bye again. Bye.
Bye, Molly.